Some people are not afraid to create bold experiments with their appearance that trigger all sorts of reactions in society. Some consider them insane while others admire their eccentricity. We decided to dedicate an article to people who are used to being called freaks and to find out what drives them.
Monami Frost. This girl with countless tattoos is a well-known model and video blogger from Latvia. She had her first tattoo at the age of 14, and they have become a part of her life since then. Monami associates herself with the straight-edge subculture, which means she doesn't drink alcohol, doesn't smoke, and is opposed to addictive substances in general. Andrei Bartanev. Andrei Bartanev is a Russian artist, fashion designer, and creator of interactive installations and performances. Here is one of them. His works have been exhibited in the largest museums more than once. Andrei often chooses very extraordinary attire. According to him, he dresses and lives following his imagination. His appearance usually incites friendly curiosity, but there have been instances of aggressive reactions as well. Beth Ditto. Beth is the lead singer of the band Gossip who rocked the world with this hit. She has described herself as fat, but she is accepting of her own appearance. Beth is considered an eccentric figure for having the nerve to perform in bold and revealing outfits, and she wonders why you are expected to dress modestly and lie low if you have some extra weight. Designers such as Gaultier and Lagerfeld share this sentiment, inviting Beth to their shows as a model. Batty Winkle. It's hard to believe, but this woman is 89 years old. Batty Winkle is brave enough to dress very, very brightly and make the most of her life. The most famous brands strive to work with her, and it all started with her great-granddaughter's decision to create an Instagram account for her stylish great-grandmother. Let the whole world say that she doesn't dress her age. What does dressing your age mean anyway? Luis Padrón. Chasing his desire to look like an elf, this young Argentinian has spent thousands of dollars on plastic surgery. Since he was a child, Luis Padrón has been obsessed with the world of fantasy, so he wants to look as dainty and ephemeral as this mythical being. Internet onlookers wonder whether he has a mental disorder or if he is just following his dream. Grace became known thanks to her body modifications, and one of the most unusual of her acquisitions are blue eyeballs. This effect is achieved by introducing paint under the conjunctiva. When asked why she does this to herself, Grace replies that she is exploring her appearance. On the one hand, it looks interesting, but on the other, it is also somewhat frightening. What do you think? Iris Apfel. Iris is a 96-year-old American designer who is also not willing to squeeze into any age frames. She has real style, and she has been true to her eccentric image for 70 years now. Iris jokingly calls herself the oldest teenager in the world and says that if someone doesn't like what she's doing, it's their problem, not hers. We think she is absolutely right. Angelika Kenova. Russian model Angelika Kenova is a real-life Barbie doll. Not only does she share her features, but she also still lives with her parents who don't let her go out on dates. To maintain her figure, she follows a rigorous diet and exercise program, working out for 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. That obviously helps. Angelika looks stunning, considering the fact she never had plastic surgery. The Enigma. The Enigma is a mysterious sword swallower who has turned his body into an art object. He made a huge jigsaw pattern tattoo all over his body, including his face. The tattoo brought the guy fame. He starred in the X-Files and in a Penn and Teller show. It appears that if any of them crossed the line, that would be the Enigma. But, again, this is his life and his body, and a little couldn't care less attitude to public opinion won't hurt anyone. Who knows? Perhaps in half a century all of this will no longer seem strange to us. After all, as little as 80 years ago a woman in pants caused an outrage.